Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Welcome if you're just tuning in. I'm John Shambi with Chris Singleton. One out here in a second. Josh Naylor stands in now and watches strike one.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer. That one hammered center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Chop to the left side. Hughes slings to first. 2 down. Mickey Moniak up next for the Mariners. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The Mariners with a chance to score first here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Goes down looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Fourth game of the ALCS. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Francisco Alvarez. And stepping in for the Mariners, Vinny Pasquantino. Hey. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
This to third. Handles, throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Michael King, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. back to the top of the Seattle order. Stephen Kwan will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail here 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Why'd you see how much you like
Safe. That's ball 4. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yeah. The 0-2. A swing and a miss. Michael King the strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Hey! The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Two down, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Nope. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Nope, that's down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, Jose Altuve stepping in now for the
He's running at first
Hey.
for the Yankees.
3.
Number 18.
Here's Josh Naylor. Doubled his first time.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Naylor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And the 1-0.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. Oh. Two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. And that misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Yankees up by 3. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Moniak can't hold up, and that's a strike. Here's a chopper to short. Chisholm slings to first in time.
The batter, number 1. Designated hitter, Jimmy Constantine.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Now it's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. Grounded out. His first time up. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Michael King won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Doval. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. A 3-run dinger, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing of it.
2 down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Brings it in for the third out. So they get 3 and draw even. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
On the mound, he's looking.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 on the way. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
That's outside. Ball 1. Doval was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brandon Walter.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jazz tosses to first. Out number 3. Mariners go down quietly there. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Fourth game of the ALCS. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Altuve. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off the fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman. He's playing at third.
Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. base, Mason Wynn. He'll play second.
Number 81.
And that skips into dirt. That's in there. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base hit, center field. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Mickey Moniak. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Walter is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Adrian Morejon comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside with a breaking ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Swings through that.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Strike two. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air, left side. Bellinger settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter, Vinny Constantine.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
That's off the mark. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The ends with the tying run at second. Go ahead, run at first. Late here in game 4. Nice grab. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing down the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Number 25.
Ball 4, take your base. Safe. 3.
Well, one-run game. Leading off, Leo Rivas.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Catcher now.
Now pitching, number 38, Roman.
Ben Joyce takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball 1 there. That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next is the out. The left fielder, Steven Brown.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Rowley, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
0-2 now.
That's a really good take.
The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. On the ground, Wynn. Off-balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Lucas Ursig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
First base. 3.
stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one.
A lot of times you're...
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hit in the air, center field. Lombard under it. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Slider clips the zone. And that skips into dirt. To the right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Just missed. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Yankees trying to close out a one-run lead late here in Game 4. Swing and a miss. Came out. Down to the last out for the Mariners. And now it's Josh Naylor. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
Ball in.
So many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa, que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como en los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, con mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre es por siempre se me escucha y porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Mírame lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ya nadie compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe sus canciones, o no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de este año lo llevé para la escuela. Todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en la fila, nadie se me cuela. Chequi morena, chequi morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios. Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Coco, ustedes baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking. Estoy en mi pick y voy a seguir en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el T. Estoy en mi pick y voy a seguir en mi pick. Mírame, que tú qué,